Hey everybody. Yes, honey.
Oh, I can't believe I told you this.
I know, babe. We just gotta be careful with where we leave the toys.
We need a sister for us, so he don't bother us.
We need a sister for her, a sister for him.
Yeah, but so he don't bother us. They did just be best friends.
Oh, well, I'll think about it, okay?
Okay. Or give him a brother and a sister.
Ooh, that's a lot. That's 3 dogs. Alright, go finish what you're doing so you can finish your night snack. Sorry, you guys. 30 seconds of you listening to my cutie pie. Yeah, he's 4. Okay, so it's August 27th, 2019. Obviously, you see the date. Quick update on this is a pre-nursing. This is my nursing journey vlog. I did not pass the TEAS test, which is the pre-nursing exam that is required to apply. Was not a shocker to me because it was a rough summer for me. I took an online course. I decided to take English 112, which is a prerequisite for the nursing curriculum, and that was mainly to try to give myself a little bit more time throughout the semesters, within the semesters when I get into the program. So I was kind of being proactive with that decision, but that wasn't very good when it came to my time, my study time availability for the TEAS test. On top of that, it was the summer, and I had both of my children at home. Okay, baby, go ahead and put it in the closet and go finish your snack, okay? You're going to bed in about 10 minutes. Did you hit your head? Okay, you're okay. You're okay. You want to say hi?
Bye.
Okay. All right, go finish your snack. So with having so much on my plate as a mother, I love to be very hands-on with my kids, especially in the summer, because throughout the school year, they're very busy. I don't really get to see them a lot. Well, my oldest, that is. My son, I did have him. He's only 4, so obviously last year he was with me. So this is going to be the first year that they're both going to be in school full time. So, this summer I took it like I wanted to spend as much time as I could with them. I wanted to make memories. So the guilt was on overload. Every time I took time away from my kids to do my homework, because I was taking an online course, or to study, mom guilt was on overload. So there was a lot of things that were mentally distracting me from obtaining a lot of the knowledge that I was studying. I did buy the modules, which is $30 for 3 months, and they are really good. I really liked them. I felt that if I had put the adequate amount of time into studying the modules and going over the materials, they give you quizzes, multiple quizzes. I purchased 2 practice tests. So I only used one, but the other one I'm saving because I'm going to retake it on the next fall semester. So there was a lot of things that contributed to the reason why, to my low score. But the good thing is I did learn. One thing I learned about failing this test twice was my approach. I definitely know what I did wrong. So the next time I prepare myself for this test, I'm definitely going to have to take a different approach. Make sure that my environment, as far as my responsibilities, my time availability for studying is a lot more. And make sure that I manage my stress, and I really need to balance out this mom guilt. A lot of my friends go through it, but they all tell me eventually you're gonna have to tell yourself that what you're doing is for the better good, and you have to mentally block a lot of the distractions and the guilt that try to slow you down. And when you focus on the guilt, it really, for me personally, it made it harder for me to focus on what I was studying. When I was thinking about my kids, what are they doing? Do they need me? It's just, so that's something I personally have to hurdle through and push through, and eventually conquer, because it is an issue, guilt for me. So anyways, I honestly feel that this second round that I attempt again is going to be a lot better. But unfortunately, my plans, and because I'm a military spouse, my plans in this duty station didn't go as planned. But I feel like it was for the better, because I honestly wanted to embrace the last couple of years of my youngest before he goes into preschool and kindergarten. So as a mother, I love to be able to embrace those moments. And I notice when I'm working and going to school or both, it is really hard for me to it's hard for me to be in the moment when I do so much, because all I can think about is sleep, and I don't want to do that. And so I'm very fortunate that my husband is able to financially maintain our home with his only income. So I took advantage of that. It wasn't easy, because some people, not everybody, think that being in the military, you're going to be financially stable, and that's not the case. We have financial struggles just like anybody else. It's just a little different. There is some security, but it is still, you learn to trial and error. You have to budget and things like that. And when you have one income, we are limited to some of the things. So the temptation to go to work was there, but the reality is, I had to ask myself, what is it that I'm willing to sacrifice? Is it a couple $100 a month, or the quality time and the contribution that I will be bringing to my family when it comes to, because my husband's not home a lot, he's trains, works late, and my children, they need someone to be there for them. So it was that was the main thing that made me want to focus on school and not work, because I am a certified CNA. But anyway, so when I came to this duty station, my goal was to finish my prereqs, which I did do. So I can check that off. Take the taste test, which I did do, but I did not pass, and apply for the nursing program. So because I failed and I wasn't able to apply for the spring semester, I decided to put it on hold. I decided to wait to apply for a nursing program until our next duty station, because we have about 1.5 years here, and normally we get orders towards the end of the second year. We get orders to our next duty station. So by not this fall, this spring will be 2 years. By the following spring, it'll be 3. And by that time, we will already know where we're headed. So my goal is to take the TEAS test the semester before we leave. I want to try to get the highest score that I can. So I'm going to contribute that fall. I'm not going to take any classes. I'm just going to focus strictly on the study guides, the modules, and the quizzes, and the practice tests. That is my goal. And obviously motherhood and life, so try to balance all of that. But it's not going to take an online course or I'm not going to take a class. I'm just going to focus strictly on the study guide. And also to strengthen my fundamentals in English and things like that. That's going to really be good for me to have going into the nursing program. It's really important that you have a solid foundation in those basic sections: reading, math, writing, and science. So that's my goal for 2020. I have a couple of other things that I want to talk about, but it does not have anything to do with the pre-nursing, with my nursing journey, so I'm going to leave that for another video. If you guys have any questions, you're welcome to message me. I tried my best to be an open book. Pursuing nursing is something that I've always wanted to do, and something I am committed to do. But I learned as I'm going on this journey that it takes patience, evaluation, and it does take a lot of sacrifice. And if you're not willing to sacrifice certain things, maybe this is not the career for you. When you really, really love something, you're very passionate, something you're willing and able, and it's easier for you to sacrifice certain things. So, all that being said, I am continue moving forward, and the anything that I do throughout my semesters or anything like that, if I learn new things, I will add on to my pre-nursing, my nursing journey vlogs, and try to get more information out there for you guys. So hope y'all having a good night. Thanks for watching if you watched it to the end.